Joystick, the Joystick Show. Up, down, left, right, B, A, select. Start.
Welcome, gamers, to our twisted reality. Sony is poppin', peeps.
Joystick, the Joystick Show.
All right. Welcome to the Joystick Show, our February edition. All right, we're podcasting you from the Joystick Show studios, all sorts of studios. We got a lot of media coming out of this room now, starting to, anyways. How you doing there, Rumble Pack? Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. If it's your first time joining us and caught us somewhere on this podosphere, we appreciate you checking us out. We're a father and son combo, and we go by our gamer tags. I am Bogue Spear.
And I'm Thing 12.
And we are talking video games, just the current news, some stuff we're playing, and let you know what's happening, some new releases, and just all things video games. So to get started, we always, if you want to be a part of the show, you can join us how?
You can join us at joystick_show on Twitter, joystickshow.com, our email joystickshow@gmail.com, or our Discord at joystickspace-show.
Well, you did that without looking at anything. That was awesome. Well done. You need no script.
Nope.
That's good. Speaking of script, let me bring it up here. I can't shake it because it's online here now. That doesn't work very well. All right, so we are a sponsor that pays our bills. We don't need no stinking Patreon. Come on. We got this down. It's working well for us. Our sponsor is the Shredder Treadmill Attachment. That's right. Connect your console to any treadmill monitor and game while you gain stamina and drop the pounds equal to a full capacity Minecraft chest. It's a heavy deal, right? That is a lot of pounds dropping. Just $29.99 for this attachment. The Shredder Treadmill Attachment. You know, hamsters are jealous over this, and you are always connected when gaming. Potential and kinetic energy has met its match. Together, the Shredder Treadmill Attachment. Order yours today.
Cool.
Huh?
Cool. It looks cool.
It does. We get these free in the mail. We get all these little samples to try out. It's pretty nice, so you got to get a hold of it. You can reach us if you really want one. It's probably good. You know, you get to do some walking and gaming. Actually, you can do some Call of Duty running while you're shooting. It might actually help my aim better, to be honest with you, the way I play the game. Huh?
Maybe. I don't know.
All right. So let's talk. Let's talk on the gaming front. That's what we're playing. And really, the focus today is on the game you tried out. There was a lot of hype. Tons of hype over this game, right? And there was a lot of controversy. A lot of conversation. Man, we said there wasn't a lot of controversy. This was the only game that actually popped because it had a little bit of controversy at least, right? So, and you played it. What is it?
Hogwarts Legacy? Yeah, Hogwarts Legacy.
All right. So let's
released,
talk about it.
like, what, 5 days ago, I think? Or...
Well, it is what right now? The 23rd? Feb?
Yes. And it released...
2023.
When did it release? On the...
19th? No,
it was like the 16th?
16th? Okay.
Something like that.
Yep.
I played it for about an hour and a half, and then I ended up returning it because Steam has a 2-hour return policy.
Okay.
And I didn't not like it. I thought it was good, and I know that it has gotten good reviews. Like it's
okay. Stop right there before we stop, though, because the people that listen, they know this is a generational gaming show. Do you know what we had to do if we wanted to return a game back in the day?
I think we talked about it.
Did we talk about Electronics Boutique? How we'd show up?
Yeah.
And we felt guilty? Okay. So you just 2 hours later. You know what? I think we talked about it from that same topic. The last time you returned a game in under 2 hours.
Maybe.
Probably. Makes sense. Anyways. Electronics Boutique.
But
how I miss you. EB Games.
I played it for an hour and a half, and I basically just did like the intro, like the I guess.
Is it solo?
Yeah.
Okay.
That started the story, and I think there's definitely a lot more to the game, and I honestly, if I didn't return, I would have kept playing it, and I probably would have enjoyed it a little bit, but it wasn't completely catching me, and I wasn't having a blast with it, and it was $60, and I know that like Kerbal Space Program 2 is coming out.
Oh yeah, baby.
Sons of the Forest we're going to talk about is coming out, and so I didn't want to spend the money on it, especially since I'm not a big Harry Potter fan.
Right.
So I ended up just returning it, but even though I did, I know it's still a really good game. Like, I did kind of enjoy the intro that I played, and I know a lot of people are having a lot of fun with it, especially with, like, everything they have to offer. I know that they definitely delivered on it.
Right.
But
well, you're not even you're not really a fan of
no, not
Harry
really.
Potter, right?
No.
I remember I tried to read the first 2 books. This is before you guys were even born.
Yeah.
I think I might even talked about that. It feels like I said this too, but I couldn't even get past, like, 4 chapters, because I started forgetting who Hagamago war guy was, and all these different names. Hugabinga, what's his name? Or Halipnias, and
I don't know what you're
whatever.
talking about.
Yeah, all the character names, which I have no idea who they're. Humple Bumple. Anyways, so I wasn't that huge. I know we watched them though over the years, right? So we have a little bit. Do you remember the history at least of it, or?
Yeah, I remember sort of the movies. I want to rewatch them because I forgot a lot about them, but I know the basics of Harry Potter and like everything.
Tell me what when they wave their wands, what do they say?
I know one of them is Lumos because I just played the game, which is like light.
Okay.
And then, yeah.
That's it. That's all you got.
I think so.
They had all these Symphiphanies or something.
I don't know.
Spiffidendorf. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's talk about the game. So, is it a survival game? Is it a
it's an open
character development or like an RPG?
It's an RPG.
Okay.
Single player that it's an open world. You go around. You literally like you can explore every inch of Hogwarts and like open world like the areas outside of it. You can have like the common rooms like for each house, so you pick what house you're in.
Right.
If you're in Slytherin, yeah.
You just burped in the middle of the.
If you're in
podcast.
Slytherin, Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, you can pick which one.
Okay.
And then
you get to pick the house.
And then each one has its own common room, and each one has a slightly different story as well. So there's a lot there.
So you could do a different like start character and do a different kind of adventure.
It's fairly similar.
Because Slytherin, you gotta be like evil, a little bit evil, or no?
Yeah, you can do whatever. You can go down an evil path and learn the dark arts.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
And then.
Oh wait, wrong IP. Sorry.
And then there's a lot you can do. And then like especially they have this one like you can tame beasts. You can fly around on the broomstick all around.
Can you play that game? That awesome weird game.
Quidditch. No.
Oh, Quidditch. That was it.
Yeah, that was one of the big things about it. Was
where the ball runs on it.
Yeah, that was one of the things about it. Is that people are kind of mad about it. You can't play it, but I think they're gonna add it maybe somewhere down the line.
Like a DLC cribbage match.
Yes, maybe. I don't know.
Nice.
But yeah, I think it's good. I just didn't get into it. If you're a Harry Potter fan, you would absolutely love it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's what I heard.
I think the biggest win about it is that it's lived up to everything it said for, because most games aren't doing that, and they're like delaying them, and then they're coming out and they're not being good.
Yeah.
I think this one was just overall solid. Like it wasn't like groundbreaking, but it was good. Okay. It was very good.
So if you were independently wealthy and had the $60, you'd have kept it and played it, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Times are tight. Times are thin right now. We need more Patreon. Maybe we should open the Patreon up.
Yeah.
So can you like upgrade your stick?
I don't know. Okay, I know there's different mounts, but they do it weirdly. It's all cosmetics, so you don't actually move faster with them. But you can be on a griffin or not griffin,
an owlbear,
something. I don't know. It's like I don't know what the creatures are in their universe, but they're just. Some of them are cool, like flying horses.
Pegasuses?
Yeah.
Pegasuses?
Yeah, I don't know. That part's because.
But I mean, as far as like the weapon is the sticks, right?
Oh
so
yeah.
Can you upgrade the stick?
Yeah, you learn all the spells and stuff, and so that's what you learn as you progress is more spells.
So I can see how learning the spells, but then you, as far as like for in-game upgrades or like money, you can buy like new looking sticks and everything. I bet is that how it works?
No, wands are
wands. Sorry, it's sticks.
The wands are cosmetic that you choose at the beginning because in the lore,
you can upgrade them.
Well,
oh no,
I don't
you
know.
always have your
maybe
own
you can. I didn't get that far, but
that's true.
You pick your wand like in the movie or in the books. When they enter Hogwarts, they get their first wand or whatever, and you do that, and then you get your first wand, and then you just learn spells basically.
Yeah.
And
I don't get one of those ugly scarves too to wear.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I don't know. Oh yeah, you can customize your whole character, make them look different.
Nice.
So yeah, game's really cool. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't have the time to play it, and also there's so many more coming out that I would rather have.
Play.
So.
Okay. Yeah, we'll talk about that as well in the news. So, okay, sounds good. Why don't we hit the news?
The Joystick News Report. Joystick News!
All right, so in the news, I know you want to get to that because the big news of what's coming out. We'll save that in a second. I just want to mention, speaking of games, did you see in like my intro, Sony? I mean, we're always, I guess I got to give props where they're due, right? Because, we're always talking about how awesome the Xbox Game Pass is, right? And for the price and everything. And to me, I've looked at Sony players with PS5s or whatever going, guys, I mean, what are you going to do? What are you playing? What's the value, right? Because you always have to buy everything.
Recently, PS Plus has become more like Game Pass.
Completely. That's what I'm saying. Hey, peeps, the props are in for these guys. They're finally, I don't know why it took them so long, but I guess February, too, this month was a huge lineup, right? That looked like it just stacked and full of games. But there's like Horizon Forbidden West, Resident Evil 7, Biohazard, which is a newer game, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, that's a pretty decent...
I know the Uncharted games are on there, and those are really good.
You've played most of those, haven't you?
No, I played maybe a little bit of the fourth one at a friend's house, but I never...
There's a game called Scarlet Nexus. I don't know if that was it.
That's not very good. That's another game I got and returned.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Not cool?
Yeah, it was...
Okay. Well, Borderlands 3, I mean, you can get that a part of it. And again, to me, Borderlands 3 has been on Xbox Game Pass forever, it seems like, right? But the fact that now it's available, right? The PS4 players, PS5 players, or whatever. And most everything is backwards compatible as well, which is also cool. Okay, I can't imagine all of a sudden you get the Plus, and it's only for the fivers. Yeah, right? With 5, where we know, Xbox, the Game Pass is for whoever. I mean, it goes back even 360 games. So... that's kind of cool, right? But so that was those major. Those were the games major that released on. I think that was this month for sure. But I was starting to think if there's anything else. The Query. I don't know if you've heard of that game or not. That was included into it as well. And was it the Outriders? Have you heard of Outriders?
Yeah, I played that a little bit.
Did you? Ace Combat 7?
I think Outriders has so much potential, but it's something about it is just...
What is it about? Do you remember what it was about? It looks like
it's like a Destiny.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's a third-person kind of Destiny game.
Tekken 7. Lost Sphere. That seems like... I almost feel like I've heard that before, too. But Earth Defense Force, Forgotten City. So, I mean, there's just some really games... additionally... they had some classic games, too, by the way, that they put in, which I thought was cool, like 360, right? From the PlayStation 1 that you can actually play, which I thought was cool. So either they're going back and remastering or just putting them on there. So with some kind of, what's that called when you can do a back game, like a simulator? Emulator. Thank you. Very good. Nice job. Destroy All Humans from back in PS1. Harvest Moon, Back to Nature. The Legend of Dragoon is up, and then Wild Arms 2. Now, some of this stuff I have no idea because I wasn't a PS player, but if you're listening and listen to our gab all about Xbox many times too, and you're still listening, thank you very much. And I want to give you love because now you're in the game, literally and figuratively. I don't know. I know the... do you know what the price was, though? I was going to look it up before the show, and I forgot. But what is the price? Let's see here. Do you remember what it was?
Of what?
Of the PlayStation...
the tablet thing? I think it's like... Is it $199 or $299? It can't be that expensive.
What do you mean per month?
Oh! I thought you were talking about the
No, and I think it's about the same. Yeah. So PlayStation Plus Premium is $119. There's a PlayStation Plus Extra.
Premium a year is $119.
Yeah, it's $99. You can get a month for $17.99, which, by the way, is a little more expensive, right? Xbox is $14. So now we're kind of in the level playing field. I can't beat up on them as much, but I can still beat up a little bit because it looks like it's more expensive by a little bit. Now I don't know if there's much you get. I don't know what they could possibly offer. But if you're listening, you're a PS player in the Rumble Pack, want to give us some your comments, thoughts, sarcastic remarks, right? Get a hold of us at joystickshow@gmail.com. Let us know if we're doing a comparison. Matter of fact, we should do that. We should do a side-by-side as well and just get an idea. So folks that are on one side know what the other side's doing. It's good like that. It's kind of like Democrats, Republicans. Kind of like good and evil, kind of like dark side, light side, kind of like chocolate and vanilla. No, I don't know. Anyways, so that's what's happening in the Sony world, right? So, speaking of games, you were talking about a game news coming up, a game that we need to look
Sons
at.
of the Forest is the second Forest game, which I've talked about the Forest like a lot, like I think like 6 different times at the least. And
let me guess, it's a survival game.
Yep. And the second game came out today, and I haven't had a chance to play it yet, but I've heard a lot of reviews on it, and so that's kind of what.
What's the difference between the two? Because I know the first one. I mean, first of all, it's a jump scare and make me wet my pants.
Yeah. The second one has a lot better graphics.
The graphics are beautiful.
Yeah. The only problem I've heard from people in the past few hours is that it is not very optimized. So the game was supposed to release, I think 4 months ago.
Okay.
And
November.
And they delayed it. It was October. And they delayed it to February, so today. And then they were having, I guess, slow development. So instead of delaying it again, they decided to still release it on today, but release it in an early access.
Okay.
So it's not it's the full game, but it's not completely optimized yet. So they just decided, all right, we're tired of delaying it. We're gonna release it, but just let you know we're still working on it, basically.
Okay.
So, because of that, I've heard people say that the game is really good, but it's not it's not optimized very well. So people
at least they're upfront about it. Yeah. Unlike Cyberpunk or one in the past, right? I think people learned their lesson from that stuff.
So basically people were saying that the actual game itself, all the things that they've been doing in the past that they've been playing is really cool. It's like a good second game.
Yeah.
But they're not getting very good frame rates, or they have a really good computer and the highest graphics and their frames are horrible.
Yeah.
So they have to go down. So optimization isn't very amazing, but the actual game itself I heard is good.
Cool.
Nice. But yeah, the game it's a horror survival game. And this one's cool because it is just bigger in every way. Like the map is bigger, the story is gonna be better. There's like seasons. There's changing seasons.
Oh boy!
So there's a winter season, a summer, and you can kind of start to see the snowfall when it gets winter. So there's a lot in this game. I hope it's good. We'll see. Yeah. I haven't played it yet though.
Well, cool. You're gonna download it and order it up.
Yeah.
All right, that's good. Well, we got our good friends Old Peculiar and what's his son's gamer tag? Sam I Am. Oh, it'd be good if it was like a Dr. Seuss. That'd be awesome. No, I don't know.
I don't know.
I used to know it. Come on. You gotta play with them this way. Well, they're probably actually listening on the trip over. So you're coming in. So you're gonna play it. You're gonna pop that on. What are we doing on the video game world this weekend? Is that what you're gonna be playing all weekend?
Not sure because Kerbal Space Program comes out tomorrow.
Oh, hold everything.
Second Kerbal Space Program.
Oh, you going to? Where are you going? You going to Titan, the moon? Where are you going?
I don't know yet.
Huh?
I don't know. But
come on.
That one's also releasing in early access.
Oh, so that's exciting.
Both these games are.
Do you remember how to do it? Because you're showing me like burn arcs and like how to do certain things. You're like giving me all this calculus stuff that was.
I remember a little bit. It's probably going to be a little different, but it's going to be fun to learn. I would prefer not knowing a lot of it because it was the game was fun while I was like learning how to do it.
Oh, and then once you got it,
I got it, and it became like the same. I guess it was still fun all the way through. I don't know.
Yeah, you understood how it was, and you could just extrapolate to do the same thing, right? Yeah. Everywhere. Well, maybe there'll be some action, like you'll get to meet aliens somewhere, and there'll be battles.
Well, no, but they said, and this is why I'm kind of disappointed they're releasing early access because the game, it's not. So the Sons of the Forest is releasing early access, but it's the full game,
right?
So it has everything, but they're still optimizing, working on it, and maybe even adding stuff. Kerbal's releasing in like 3 or 4 stages. So this first stage is the basic. It's almost like everything the first game
just a little
has, but like better graphics and just different.
Nice. Well, that's fun.
But then the second stage, the third stage, the fourth stage are where the game gets interesting. It's what I've been waiting for, like multiplayer.
Yeah.
Colonizing.
Can you create like a space station together and stuff or something?
Space station
together.
Oh! You can land on a planet and then like create domes and whole colonies.
Are you kidding me?
But that's all coming later, so it's kind of disappointing. But
so it's like terraforming. They're gonna have a terraforming expansion.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially since it's even more disappointing because the game was supposed to come out in 2020. So it's been a 3-year delay, and now they're.
But you know, they started it as a science project. I mean, that wasn't even like made to be a game.
And the company is very like
I think
they care about the game a lot.
Austin,
I think
Houston area, aren't they? They're from around the area.
I don't know. I do know that they like when they did the audio for the game, they went to, I think SpaceX, and they recorded a launch, and they got real launch audio.
Nice.
And they're doing like a ton of cool stuff for the game. So I'm not saying I have low hopes for it because I don't at all. It's actually like. Do you think I know it's gonna be good. It just sucks that it's taking.
Do you think there'll be a special like downloadable content for you to launch a weather balloon and have it taken out?
That's probably already in there.
Oh no. Okay. Sorry.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't. So one of those two I'll be playing.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I'll have to try that because I'll have to. You taught me. You're teaching me the first part, but now I can go in and game. Oh, I can family share this, can I?
Family share it?
Yeah. Are you gonna ask for some bucks from me?
No, you can't.
Can I play it off of your Steam?
Oh yeah, yeah you can when I'm not on. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Maybe I'll throw.
Maybe
I'll throw you a couple bucks.
I think I'm sharing with
you.
you.
Should I throw you a couple bucks for that? How much is it?
I don't know. I think it's like 20 to 30.
That's it?
Yeah, it's not. I don't know. Or maybe it's 60. I don't know. It hasn't come out yet. It's like.
I'll get it paid for your birthday. Oh wait, your birthday's not even close to it.
Mm-mm.
Never mind. Okay. All right. So that's the Kerbal Space, and that is the other game, Sons of the Forest, right?
Yep.
A survival game as well. All right. Speaking of, because that's actually a kind of a jump scare, scary thing. Did you see there was I saw a video. I should play this. If I can put a link, we will into the description and so forth. But the trailer on this game called Wanted. Let me see if I can bring up. The whole thing was absolutely crazy, and they said it was one of the most scariest games out. Or what was the title on it? The most batshit video game of 2023. Crazy, I guess it is. WantedDead breaks the rules for video games. So I don't know. The whole thing is like it's like details of it's almost like a what's it called? What's this called? Anime, right? Where they're going in, but some of the graphics and some of that's involved are just crazy. They'll like you'll go into major battles, you do crazy stuff, and then they'll have you go and sit down and have ramen with a friend, and then you'll go out and battle and do some crazy stuff, and then they'll ask you to like watch a cat, and you can't hurt the cat or do something. It's like the weirdest stuff in this game. So there's and I said if you do it, I think IGN has the video you're watching a little bit here on it. So, but it's like a combination of, then there's like Dance Revolution you have to do in the middle of it, and then you go out and kill some stuff. So the interesting thing about this game is that it's not just all a kind of a button masher just to go out and kill. You got other things that happen.
It's called?
Yeah, WantedDead. So, kind of interesting. So, if you guys are looking at it, check it out. I don't know if it's a co-op. Do you know if it's a 4-person co-op?
I've never heard of this game before.
Okay. Well, now you do. And you heard it right here on the Joystick Show, baby. Check it out. It's kind of like a mixture, a little bit of everything. Some pretty cool weapons and stuff, too. It's got the old chainsaw. Got to have the chainsaw on those things, for sure, to do so. Called WantedDead. So check that out. All right, lastly, what else? Just want to take a look at IGN, because I know there was a bunch of stuff going down that was... Suicide Squad. Kill the Justice League. Kill the Justice League. We'll have to...
I heard that's coming out. That one looks good.
Yep, that's going to be out for... I think for single player mode, there's no console base. It's all online. It's all streaming.
Yeah, that's either going to be another Gotham Knights where it's not very good, or it's going to be.
Gotham Knights turned out to be nobody liked it because there's no Batman?
People liked it. It was just so mediocre. It was. I don't know. It wasn't anything cool. I think people put too much hype on it. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, Mortal Kombat 12 was confirmed. Was released,
really?
Releasing this year, so they say, which means it'll release February of next year?
Yeah.
Right, if they're saying that.
If they're lucky, yeah.
Right. But Mortal Kombat 12. That's it. Just 12 have been out. That's it. Very small number. Resident Evil 4 remake trailer teases a special demo that's coming soon for the Resident Evil folks. Baldur's Gate 3 has just got a bit harder to run on PC. That's great. They must have did some kind of change on it, and the code doesn't quite work or something on it. Interesting. So yeah, there's a lot of things coming on. I was talking to our buddy. the Sus kid,
Consume
Gorgon or something. Well, his brother or whatever. They're still playing it and still playing the new download.
I know they are. I see.
What is up with that grinding? I mean, there's grinding, and then there's like obsession grinding. How many years is this now?
It's been a while. I think they have more hours on that game
than homework, school.
No, than I do on any game ever. Like everything combined.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, they have, what is it called, Lightfall, coming out. Destiny 2 has another download.
Yeah,
trailer.
I heard that's a new thing they have.
Yeah, I mean, cool. You got to give them credit though. They're producing a ton of content, right?
Yeah.
Because it must be of players like that just are grinding the heck out of it. The Call of Duty, the 2023 probably won't be called Modern Warfare 3. It'll be something else. They're just, they reskinning it again and coming out with something new?
I don't know. I've stopped
caring
about Call of Duty games.
Yeah. By the way, your Hogwarts, I forgot that we should have brought that up, sells 12 million copies in 2 weeks. Earns a $850 million.
Yeah, I heard all of the protesting because of J.K. Rowling's, I guess, whatever that was about. Because of all that.
Just gave it unbelievable hype.
Yeah, people that did not care about the game saw that people were saying not to get it because of her, and so they all went and got it. And so it became one of the most wishlist games ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's crazy. Well, you talk about having a tribe supporting you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Holy smokes.
Because mainly people were mad that the developers were taking the heat for something that just the person who owns rights to is... Yeah.
Interesting. Well, cool. So that's the news that I see. Okay, that's everything. That's the news.
This concludes your Joystick News Report.
Joystick News! All right, so normally we have our section for... Just play the sound. Riff rap. Okay, so is there anything to rap about?
Nope.
All? Zero? Nothing?
Nothing
coming down. Can you borrow that unit from your friend? He's got to be done with it by now.
No, it's a whole setup. It's not like a quest. It's like a whole setup that they got. And plus, he still plays it. I saw him on the other day playing.
Really? Can you invite me over? I know it's kind of weird to have your dad come over, but
I do.
Can you call him or call him? How about just chat him or snap him? Or what do you do? What do you do?
Call him.
Text him?
Call him.
Yeah, be like, hey, can my dad come over and try that?
Yeah.
Would you do that?
Maybe.
Come on. Tell him it's for the show.
I would want to try it too. I would want to try it too.
Let's tell him. Look, we're doing some research for the show. So what is it again? It's the... What's it called? Not the HTC. Valve. It's not the HTC though.
No.
It's its own thing.
I guess maybe it is. It's just the Valve. It's called.
The Valve. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's the best. It's the most expensive, but
has it come down in price? What is the price of the Valve?
It's $999.
Still.
I think so. 999.
What are they called these things again?
VR headsets.
VR. Yeah, I'm just curious to see if it actually. I mean, there's a point to where you can pick them up. Not the Vive, but the Valve. I don't even see it though. Valve VR headset right there, $999.
Yep.
Still $999. Wow, that's crazy. That's a crazy price right there.
Yeah.
But it still looks. I mean, it's pretty cool. I definitely want to try it. We're gonna have to hook up with them, see if we can do it. All right, so let's. What's going on for the
deal of the week?
So looking at the deals, really the thing I found is, I think it was a bunch of different places have just games that they're just I don't know if they're getting rid of or what have you, but I mean you can go. Have you ever heard of a what's the company? ENEBA? Aneba?
I don't think so.
Okay, they have a ton of games that's available to buy too that was actually pretty decent price. What did I see there? That Goat Simulator on Nintendo, which I assume Nintendo switched down the game, $5.99. So those that love the goats, you can pick it up. By the way, Hogwarts, the one we just talked about, that was that company that had the game for $42.50.
$42, yeah.
That's pretty good price, right?
It's not bad.
If you're gonna do that, and as of today, anyways, it's $42.50. See the deal. Final price. Click here. It's eneba.com. and you're able to, looks like, download. I don't want to send you to a...
I think the biggest deal
right here
of the
it
week.
Is. I've never seen this site. Why do I not know this site?
So that site, I guess for this deal of the week, it's just it's game code sites. So the most popular is G2A. G2A is you buy game codes for this isn't sponsored, so but that you buy game codes and then they're usually cheaper. So
why?
Because I think my theory is that what they do is they buy the games when they go on sale and then resell them. Or
how do they make money if they do? Because they have to buy full price, right?
Well, no. So my theory was that let's say Call of Duty 3, it's been out for a while.
Yeah.
It goes on sale on Steam for a week and it costs $10.
Okay.
And then they buy a ton of copies and then it goes off sale and then they sell it for $20.
Okay.
And so it's cheaper than what Steam has it, but they make money on it because they bought it on sale. That was my original theory. But they're also releasing new games on there. So Hogwarts Legacy is on G2A right now
for $54.41.
So I think what they do is I think they get people to sell games to them. So let's say somebody bought Hogwarts Legacy, they didn't like it. They play for 10 hours.
Oh, right.
Maybe they did like it, but they just didn't finish it and they sell the game. I don't know exactly what they do, but they're cheaper. So
holy smokes, yeah, because that's a pretty good place. I mean, we don't get anything from this for sure, but it's good to know. G2A.com, the other one I just said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Check that one out too. That's even cheaper. And that is, what was the name of that again? Eneba, Eneba.com, right? So check that one. I mean, it's $42.50. That's a killer deal if you really can get that. So be careful. No, we're not endorsing that. Don't give your credit card unless you think, because I'm just looking at its pricing. But it looks like it's pretty good. You got some good comments on here and stuff as well. So look between the two. If you know G2A is a good one, then that's for sure. It's already cheaper by at least $8.
I've bought a game from G2A before.
Oh, you did?
It's good, yeah.
Okay. All right. So finally, we're going to do new releases. So let's look at the quick releases for March of 2023 that we see. March 2nd, we have King of the Castle for PC coming out. Is there any of these look good? Little Witch, Nebeta? What the heck is that? I don't even know what that is. What else? We have Transport Fever 2, console edition, March 9th. Train Life, a railway simulator for the Switch, as well, coming out on the 9th. Is anything worth mentioning there? WWE 2K23. So if you're a WWE fan, March 17th, they're launching their 2023 game.
The Last of Us Part 1's coming to PC. So I think that's an old game, but
it is because there's a movie about or a TV show.
But I think it was never released on PC. I don't know. Either it's remastered or it's never come out before. I think it came out in 2014.
Okay.
And I guess this is
well, this is for PC, so maybe this never came out for PC.
I don't. I'm still confused about that.
MLB The Show 23. That's probably the big one. March 28th, and the download. I know everybody still loves that game. It's out for every console, right? MLB The Show 23.
Yeah.
As well. The one I want to look for is called The Great War Western Front at the end of March. I just am a huge World War I fan, as historian, want to do it, so I'm going to check that game out. It's called The Great War Western Front. So those are the games that's due out. Anything else?
I think that's it.
Okay, so if you again, we asked a couple questions out there, PS3, PS4, PS5 gamers, or even PS1s, because there's a few of those. Let me know what you think on the new. If you're a part of the pass, because we don't have it, give me your thoughts. And if you really have both, if you're really hardcore and have both Game Pass and that, and drop in the coin, let us know. Let us give you some love. Gamer tags, and tell me what you think. How do they get a hold of us?
You can contact us at joystick_show on Twitter, joystickshow.com. Our Gmail, joystickshow@gmail.com. Our Discord, joystickshow.
Very cool.
Yep.
All right. Good stuff, good content. As always, Rumble Pack. If you're your first time listening, you're officially anointed, a part of the Rumble Pack. For those that keep listening each and every month, we appreciate you so much. And we will talk to you down the line. Until then, game on.
Joystick, the Joystick Show.